Turn my ringtone off at least.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag. He's going to come in, going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
D. Winters on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
What a waste of time.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Derrick Henry. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there.
A gain of 19
Jackson
yards.
to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10
In motion goes Likely. On the give, here's Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll send Flowers in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His pass, left side, caught by Tunches. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
San Francisco.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. DC ready? From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take...
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
The 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Ravens 6, 49ers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. And even 30 yards. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14. And a 49er first down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, here's Purdy. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Get set, get set.
3rd down, Purdy. That one, take it in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco.
Touchdown 49ers.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And he will not get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone. And this game remains tied.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
What I need? Finish up. Report.
Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
return loop to kick off for Baltimore.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
By Draymond Jones. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purtle. Throw right side, he's got Tonjes.
16 yards.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, 49ers.
53. Get set, get set. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey.
The ball carrier.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 12.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? more important than how many gross yards you run for.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's now
3rd and goal. Purdy. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? From the gun, it's Purdy. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Ravens 6. Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It's a gain of 18.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's second down.
He'll try again
10.
here. It's 2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Isaiah.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely.
It's now 4th down.
And now it's 4th down. Again, it's Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down. 1st and 10.
Jackson up top again. Short, complete to Likely. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
49ers 13-yard line.
2nd down, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And of course now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver.
Leads to 2nd
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Downfield. He's got the big target. Jennings. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
31 yards.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Get set.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Outside. Up.
Now a first throw here in overtime. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Outside.
Now Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Outside.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 46-yard
Get set.
line.
Get set.
Now Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. For the end zone, but it's batted away and incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Get set. Get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
The Ravens take over.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Jackson now to throw on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And 2.
Jackson now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Gain of 20.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Now it's
48
Jackson.
line.
That's to the tight end, Kohler. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
11 more yards.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. To throw is Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like,
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. So the fans gonna head home happy. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on themselves.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Outside. 19. What is that?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 36 yards.
1st and 10.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and man, you can see why.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
49er 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle.
15-yard
It's
line.
2nd and 5.
Get set. Get set. 19.
Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Marquise Siegel on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he will score.
Touchdown, 49ers.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Ball square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Now an opening has the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Officer. Line around, sir.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's get this point.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even at 6 apiece. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Damn, man.
Line around, sir.
A run here with McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's taken in by Jennings. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 23
A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
It's a gain of
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
This is caught at the 2. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
49ers 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's that.
First and 10. Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 1.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
It's that.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's that. 18.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. They get 21 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here! Love it. Do not.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Officer! 18! What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Moving to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 49ers' 15-yard line.
18!
On second down, Purdy. And he's in!
Touchdown.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it.
The kick is
And the
good.
49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
49ers 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of it?
Christian McCaffrey. And he will go all the way.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Will line up for the
Again in the air for Purdy. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
The score, Niners 20.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. Airing one out for Bourne. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy now on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
Jawan Jennings was the intended target.
Brings up third down.
And it'll be third down. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
2nd and 7. Back to throw. Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he will score!
Touchdown, San Francisco.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
49ers 14.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll take this to about the 28. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
down, 8 yards to go.
Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Run around.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down. Purdy. He's got his man complete to Pearsall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out.
To throw, Purdy. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another 49er first down.
Here now, second down and goal.
Officer. Buddy T. Buddy T.
Purdy to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A 6-yard loss on the play.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
Buddy T. Buddy T.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Niners 28, 49ers 22.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get set, get set. Buddy T. Watch out.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
A big one here in the fourth quarter.
First down.
32 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Outside.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49ers.
A gain of
4-minute
12.
offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Get set, get set. Buddy T. Watch out.
the toss with McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
14. First down, 49ers.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
18!
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. They bring the tight end in motion. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Get set! Get set!
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson.
The ball carrier.
And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Officer! 18! Watch out! 53! Back!
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And this is third down.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Back!
They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Officer!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Airing one out for Bourne. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
No. That's nasty.
Get set, get set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Outside. 18, what's up?
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one all but over. Here's third down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. This one complete to Bourne. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
49ers first down. First and goal.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the first opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey.
The 49er
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brought him down. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 9 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mike Hughes is there with the tackle.
Down by Mike Hughes. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Here's Purdy. On the quick slant, this is caught by Pearsall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Watch out!
On second down, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Now Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
On the stop.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he will get into the end zone. Drake London, touchdown Falcons.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 7, 49ers nothing. Bradley Pinion
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's caught by Bourne. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Brings up
2 minutes remaining.
11.
First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Purdy now on second down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Robinson.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the
Pitts
46
is the man in motion. A first down throw for Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It covers 51 yards.
First down.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Robinson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan. Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Falcons.
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 yards.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run over center with Robinson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Brought down by Jason Pinnock.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
17 yards on that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 17
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Renardo Green there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Niners' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. The slot man in motion right. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Eric Kendricks in on the...
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing now, Cousins. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Now a return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Outside. 18. What's up?
The run here with McCaffrey. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
He's brought down at the
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Get set, get set. Right around set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Get set, get set. Up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Purdy to throw. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5.
Get set, get set.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
It's 4th down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive ball there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's 3rd.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
3rd down. They need 5.
Get set, get set.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to...
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pistol.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
It leads to
now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. His He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
2-yard loss brings up.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Open man is Ibuka. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
An 8-yard gain.
That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Mayfield off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple. Play fake, Mayfield. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They go play action, Mayfield. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
180!
Mayfield on play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the Niners have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
3 plays and out.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Mayfield now from the 50. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
On the stop.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
180.
Now Baker going to change it up. Here's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
A gain of 12 yards.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Number 6.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Down at the 9-yard line.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. A run up the middle with Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Set. 180. What's up?
Mayfield now. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
In motion right is the running back. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And now they'll shift things around.
180. Regular. Cut.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. That's caught at the 1. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Purdy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
It's now 2nd and
That's a pretty
10.
play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Final play of the half. Purdy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
The
Buccaneers.
49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Run, run, run.
Mayfield delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
20.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on fourth down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on fourth down, that percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 34-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers! Ricky Pearsall, 66 yards. And the Niners are back within a couple of the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get an interception, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
180!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
180!
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Throwing, Mayfield. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Evans. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. from the 23. Here's second down and 5. Mayfield with it once more. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. This is caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Real. Hey, we're third.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Buccaneers 20, 49ers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Sets up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That good for 19 and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Buccaneers 26, 49ers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a two-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here we go. This is fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go play action. Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Run.
Mayfield off the play fake. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew it was going to win this one well before we got to this stage. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Purdy. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He finds Otten over the middle. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout.
A 7-yard.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mayfield looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent, you get 5. That's a whale of a game. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in